It's the early 1980s. The world is evolving. People are dancing to the infectious beat of Michael Jackson's Thriller. The Rubik's Cube craze is in full swing, and the first Star Wars sequel has just hit theaters. Meanwhile, in the world of technology, the personal computer is making its debut with the IBM PC. And just like everything else, the automotive scene is buzzing with energy and transformation. Volkswagen, known for its dependable and practical cars, is about to introduce a new chapter with the Golf Mk2, a model that would gradually win over drivers with its blend of practicality, performance, and style. While the Mk1 Golf had already won hearts with its charm and simplicity, the Mk2 took some time to make its mark. How did it come to be so loved today? Stay tuned to find out what made the Golf 2 a classic legend. The exterior design has always been admired for its iconic style, often described as a really beautiful piece of machinery. When it first came out, the design team introduced some fresh changes to its interior and exterior. One standout feature was its hatchback design, with a nearly vertical rear window that emphasized practicality while maintaining a stylish and recognizable silhouette, giving it a more refined look compared to other compact cars of its time. Not only did it look great, but it also had more room inside. Its sleek, streamlined shape improved aerodynamics, making for a smoother ride with less drag. This was a big improvement over its predecessor and made the new model stand out in both style and performance. Plus, with more engine options to choose from, the new Golf really showed off its versatility. This blend of clever design and performance made it a forward-thinking model. The Mark II Golf had a more rounded and streamlined design compared to the boxier Golf First Gen. Its rounded headlights and distinctive grille gave it a bold, confident look. The horizontal creases along the sides added a dynamic touch, while the robust bumpers and flared wheel arches brought a sporty edge. These design features not only made the car look good, but also improved its overall functionality and safety. Available in a range of colors, from classic alpine white to the bold tornado red, Volkswagen offered something for everyone, letting owners choose a shade that matched their style. The eye for design was clear in the little things too, like the side moldings and the subtle rear spoiler on the GTI models. The second-generation Golf left its mark on car design, and you can still see its influence in the popularity of sporty compact hatchbacks today. With its sleek profile and practical upgrades, it set new standards and helped pave the way for future models. This model was widely known for its impressive build quality, which really made it stand out back in the day. It was built to last, with a reputation for being reliable and durable that still holds true even now. The car was well constructed, and one of the big improvements was its resistance to rust, especially compared to other cars from that era, and even the first-gen Golf. Of course, like any car, there were a few areas where rust might show up. Owners often keep an eye on spots like the inner wings, the front suspension subframe, and the filler cap. Other areas include the sills, the bottoms of the doors, and the rear valance. And if you've got a sunroof, the metal around it can also rust if it's not looked after. The second generation really took things up a notch in terms of interior design and comfort. It was definitely a step up from the previous model. Volkswagen focused on the little things, creating a more refined feel with quality materials and solid construction. One of the standout improvements was the extra space inside. It felt roomier, making it more comfortable for everyone on board. The upgrade was clear, with more room for both front and rear passengers, turning drives into a more enjoyable experience. The interior got an upgrade with chunky, well-made controls and dials that felt solid and looked good. The dashboard layout was also a lot more user-friendly, with everything easy to reach and use. Comfort was another big win for the second-generation Golf. The seats were designed for better support, making longer trips much more comfortable. Plus, the cabin was quieter, thanks to improved noise insulation. The Golf Mark II had a variety of engines, from economical choices to those built for fun. And here's a quick look at what you could get in the 80s and early 90s. On the more practical side, the standard models with the smaller 1.3-liter and 1.6-liter engines are ideal for everyday driving. They might not pack the punch as the GTIs or the G60, but they're perfect for getting around town or long road trips. The diesel versions are particularly noteworthy for their great fuel economy, making them a solid choice for anyone looking for a reliable and cost-effective ride. The GTI variants of the Golf Mk2 are the go-to choice. The 1.8-liter 8-valve and 16-valve engines pack a punch that turns this classic hatchback into a lively little machine. The 16-valve in particular is a joy to drive, offering a bit more power and smooth acceleration that makes every trip feel like an adventure. It's got that mid-range pull that can really makes you smile. Then there's the G60, a bit of a unicorn with its supercharged 1.8-liter engine. The extra power and torque make it an exciting ride, setting it apart from the rest of the second-gen lineup. The unique whine from the supercharger adds to the experience, giving it a distinct character. However, the G60 does need a bit of extra love and care to keep it running smoothly, especially with that supercharger system. A great feature of the Mk2 was its available Syncro all-wheel drive system. Introduced in the late 80s, the Syncro system brought added traction and stability, making it a versatile option for varied driving conditions. This AWD setup was particularly useful for those in regions with challenging weather or off-road enthusiasts looking for a bit more grip. The Syncro system offered full-time four-wheel drive, which was a big step up from the usual front-wheel drive. Paired with a 1.8-liter engine, it struck a nice balance between responsiveness and practicality. This made the Golf Syncro a dependable daily driver while also being up for handling rougher terrain or slippery conditions. It's a feature that many people appreciate for the extra confidence and capability it adds. For some people, the stock 139 horsepower of the 1.8-liter 16-valve GTI wasn't quite enough. By the early 2000s, many had discovered straightforward mods to boost performance. One popular upgrade was swapping in a 2.0-liter bottom end, a simple bolt-on modification that enhanced torque and overall power. Adding a Euro intake cam improved power delivery, while lightweight flywheels and pulleys reduced engine load for quicker revs. A full catback exhaust system was also common, providing both performance gains and a more aggressive sound. The 4K Rabbit GTI transmission, with its 3.94 final drive ratio, offered quicker acceleration and was a favorite among those seeking better performance. Some enthusiasts went even further, swapping in the VR6 engine from the Mark III for its distinctive growl and robust power, or even the R32 engine from the Mark IV for a big performance boost in that rare unicorn status. With most units featuring a front-wheel drive layout, the second-gen Golf provides solid traction and stability, even in tricky conditions. The car's suspension, which includes MacPherson struts up front and a torsion beam at the rear, strikes a good balance between firmness and comfort. The steering, in particular, was noteworthy. Known for being precise and responsive, it makes navigating corners and winding roads easy and enjoyable. The car's relatively lightweight and stiff chassis further enhance its agile handling, making it a joy to drive whether you're on a daily commute or a leisurely weekend drive. The GTI variant offers a sportier setup with a more powerful engine and enhanced suspension, while the Syncro version adds an all-wheel drive system, providing improved traction and stability, particularly in adverse weather conditions. Its unique suspension setup, including an independent rear suspension, enhances cornering and overall handling, offering a more grounded and confident driving experience. Despite the added weight, the ride remains comfortable, offering extra stability and control. Ads often showed the Golf Mark II as a car that could handle daily commutes, just as well as it could deliver some fun driving. This image stuck and made it a hit among car fans and tuners. Its simple design and easy availability made it a favorite for customization. In the 90s and 2000s, owners loved upgrading their cars with aftermarket parts, lowered suspensions, performance mods, and high-quality paint jobs. This tuning culture really helped cement its status in the world of car modifications, letting owners show off their creativity and personal style. Many enthusiasts look back at the second gen as the golden era of the Golf series, appreciating how it balanced performance, design, and affordability. Whether at club meets, car shows, or online forums, Golf fans were always buzzing, sharing their stories and showcasing their mods. The Golf Mark II GTI, in particular, was a big deal at the Wörthersee Tour and other meets throughout Europe. It was a regular star of the events, highlighting its special spot in the Volkswagen community. Classic GTIs, often seen with various custom touches, really showed off the model's versatility and its impact on the tuning scene. The Golf 2 presence at Wörthersee was a perfect example of its lasting appeal and its role in car culture. Today, this model is an undisputed legend and a rapidly appreciating everyday classic. Its iconic status is reflected in the increasing value of well-maintained examples and the growing interest among collectors and enthusiasts. What started as a popular choice for customization has become a cherished piece of automotive history. The blend of practical design and spirited performance continues to resonate with fans, ensuring its place as a standout model in both car culture and the classic car market. When the second-generation Volkswagen Golf rolled out in 1983, it entered a vibrant and competitive compact car market. Building on the solid success of the original Mark I, the Mark II set out to fine-tune and elevate everything people loved about the Golf. It wasn't alone in the spotlight, though. The competition was filled with rivals, each vying for a spot in drivers' hearts across Europe and other markets. Among the contenders, the Alfa Romeo 33 made a notable impression with its sporty character and distinctive boxer engine layout. Its 1.5-liter engine offered lively performance and sharp handling, especially on twisty roads. Yet, despite its dynamic driving appeal, it fell short in refinement and build quality compared to the Mark II, which excelled in smooth power delivery, comfort, and durability. Across the channel, the Vauxhall Astra, known as the Opel Kadett in Europe, was a popular choice, offering a variety of engines, including a capable 1.6-liter option. It delivered sporty handling on smooth roads, but struggled with ride comfort on rough surfaces. The Ford Escort, with its precise steering and stability at high speeds, earned praise from enthusiasts. However, its stiff suspension affected ride comfort on uneven roads. Although the Renault 11 wasn't directly compared in 1983 reviews, it carved out a niche with its focus on practicality and fuel efficiency. However, it lacked the sporty edge and didn't quite match its blend of performance, comfort, and reliability. The Fiat Strada, or Ritmo, brought a touch of Italian flair, but faced criticism for its driving position and uncomfortable seats. Despite offering a range of engines, it couldn't compete with the second gen. The Golf's ergonomics and overall package made it the more practical and comfortable choice for daily use. When it comes to this Volkswagen model, the love for this classic hatchback goes way beyond just driving it. Enthusiasts from around the globe share their experiences, offer advice, and exchange tips on everything from restoration projects to performance upgrades. Even though the Golf 2 is decades old, and many of these forums have been around for a while too, they're still going strong. Whether you're a newbie just starting out or a veteran with extensive experience, you'll find tons of helpful information and friendly advice. Forum members are always ready to assist, whether it's troubleshooting a tricky issue, tracking down rare parts, or perfecting your understanding about this era of Volkswagens. Here are some of the forums I checked out for this video. As we wrap up our look at the Volkswagen Golf 2nd Gen, we've touched on its history, distinctive style, build quality, and how it compared to its competition. With around 6.3 million units sold, the Mark II Golf was once Volkswagen's top seller and continues to be a true classic. Production in Germany ended in late 1992, but the 2nd Gen lives on as a legend among tuners and classic car enthusiasts. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, if you get the chance, keep enjoying and appreciating these great cars from the past.